Hello, I'm Shmar.
And I'm Niels.
For this experiment we have to measure our breathing rate. First we have to measure our breathing rate when you are relaxed.
After that, we have to do the same, but with a step up exercise to see what happens with our breathing rate.
When we have both done that, we are going to do the same, but this time faster.
The research question of this experiment is:
What effect does exercise have on our breathing rate?
what is the question? What the question means is what happens with our breathing rate when we are relaxed, and what happens with our breathing rate when we are exercising.
We think that we will breathe a lot faster after we did the step exercise, since we used a lot more energy than when we are relaxed. So for measuring this, we will be needing a stopwatch.
To keep track of a time.
And we also will be needing a staircase for the exercise. So now I will measure the breathing rate of Niels while he's at rest. Okay.
And I'll measure the breathing rate of Shamar.
So as a result, I breathed 18 times.
And I 15.
So now we will measure our breathing rate, but then with the step-up exercise. He has just done the exercise and he's going to measure his own breathing rate.
So now Shamar will do the step up exercise for 3 minutes. And now we'll measure Shamar's breathing rate after 3 minutes step up exercise.
So after the results, I breathed 33 times.
And I 43.
So now Niels will do the same exercise, but then slow for 1 minute. I'll measure his breathing rate after he did the step-up exercise for 1 minute.
Now Shamar will do the same for 1 minute. Now Shamar will measure his breathing rate.
So after the results, I breathed 24 times.
And I 28.
As you can see in the results, when we are at rest, the breathing rate is pretty slow. This is because we aren't using a lot of energy. We were sitting just down and doing nothing. Next up, we did the exercise for light exercise for 1 minute. You can see that the breathing rate is more. This is because we are moving. When you are moving, we are using a lot more energy, so we will breathe faster. Last but not least, we did the heavy exercise for 3 minutes. You can see a huge difference between the breathing rate when we are at rest and after the heavy exercise. This is because when we were moving a lot. So this means the more movement, the more energy we will use, which then means the faster we will breathe.